Anthropic's Claude 3 Haiku is out. Haiku is one of the most performant model out there at the moment and competing head-on with GPT-4. Claude 3 Haiku is Anthropic's fastest, most compact model for near instant responsiveness. This model is not only is able to handle the text, but also it can work on vision or in the images. It is quite useful in building seamless AI experiences that mimic human interactions. The great thing is that Haiku is now available on Amazon Bedrock, which is an AWS cloud service to access models through the API. In my previous video, and I will also drop the link in video's description, I already have shown you how you can enable Claude 3 Haiku in Bedrock and then how can you use it through the API. In that video, I mostly focused on the text version of the Haiku, but in this one, I'm going to show you the image capabilities of this Haiku 3 models. There are two ways you can use Haiku 3 model in Bedrock. One through the playground, as you can see on your left hand side, or you can use it in the Python code through Boto 3 SDK. I will show you both of the ways in which you can use this model. So let's first click on the left hand side in the playground in the image. Here you need to select your model. So click on select model. Okay, so and it is not there. Let's go to the chat one, select model, Anthropic, and this is our Claude 3 Haiku. Click on apply. Model is selected as you can see at the top. On the right hand side we have some of the hyperparameters, and let me upload an image. I will also show you the image which I am going to use. This is the image I'm going to use with it, and I'm going to ask this Haiku model to tell me what is written in this image. Okay, so let's ask it what is written in this image. On the right hand side, you can see that there are temperature which determine the randomness of the response. Top P and top K are the probabilities about the response output, and then how much length I want image to produce. Let's run it. There you go. So it says that image states create AI agents in AWS Bedrock with code. Exactly, that is what it has told us. Let's go back. Let's check. Does it show any logo of any company? Let's wait for it to come back. Yes, the image contains the Amazon Web Services logo. Amazing stuff. So because the logo is there, you can ask, does it show any human face? There you go. So it says that the image does contain a human face. It shows the upper body and face of a man who appears to be the presenter or instructor for the content. Do you know who that man is? Okay, so it says the image shows a middle-aged man with a short dark hair and glass, wearing a dark sweater. He's standing in front of the text and graphics. What would be the age of this man? Let's see if it is able to identify my age. Okay, around 40 to 50 years old. That is actually correct. So in between that, and I'm not going to tell you my actual age. Anyway, so that is how you can play around in the playground. Let me show you how you can do the same through the Python code. Let me go to my VS Code editor and I will show you the code first. So this is my VS Code editor locally running on my laptop. I already have Boto 3 installed with the latest version and Python installed. And I have the latest version of Python. And what is happening in this code? Just importing some of the usual libraries, instantiating Bedrock runtime client, model ID, which is Anthropic Haiku models ID, and just that I want it in JSON format. I'm giving it the image path and I'm just giving it the prompt what I wanted to do. And then here I'm just converting this image into base 64 encoding. I am preparing this request body, which is required with the prompt template by this model. And this is simply the template which it needs, so you don't need to change anything. And then I'm invoking the model, getting the response and printing the response at the end. That's all I'm doing in this code. And I will drop this code in my blog, and I'll drop the link to that blog post in video description, so you don't have to worry about the code. Okay, let me run it. As you can see, the first thing I'm asking it, what is written in this image, and the same image which I just showed you. So let me run it. Let me press enter here. Code is running. Let's wait for it to come back. There you go. It has very correctly identified that image says create AI agents in AWS Bedrock with code. Amazing. Let's give it another example. Let me go down here. Let me comment this one and I will uncomment the second example. I already have this image in my path in this directory on my local system. So let me first show you that image too, by the way. I think that should be good and you should be able to see that image. So this is the second image here. And in this image, we have three faces with different expressions. Let's see if Heiko is able to identify these expressions. Should be fun. Let's go back to our VS Code. So as you can see, I'm asking it how many faces are there in this image and what are the expressions of those faces. Let me run it. And the speed is quite good, I have to say. There you go. It says the image contains three facial expressions of the same person. How cool is that? Amazing. The first expression is friendly, yes. Smiling face. The second expression is a furrowed brow, yep, showing a slightly annoyed or concerned expression. The third expression is wide-eyed with an open mouth, surprised or shocked expression. Let's go back. There you go. So the first one, friendly, yes. Second one, bit annoyed. Third one, shocked. How cool is that? Amazing. Let's comment it and then try out another one. Now in this one, I am using another image. Okay, so in this one, I'm using another image which is saying, tell me a short story about this image. Let me show you the image which I'm going to use. Sorry, let me switch to that image. So this is the next image I'm going to use. And I'm asking the model to tell me a short story about this image. So let me clear my screen. Let me run that code again. Let's wait for it to come back. So it has generated the story around that image. Let me take you to that image again. So this is the image and this is the story. It says the rocky, rugged landscape of the canyon stretched out before them. A tapestry of earth and stone woven together by time and the element. Look at the pros and look at the creativity of this model. It is all about hiking and it is saying that the hiker's journey was one of both physical and emotional challenge, a test of endurance, a deep appreciation for beauty of the natural world. How cool is that? Amazing and beautiful. Okay, let me try out another one now. Let me comment it. And let me go with this one. Now in this one, I am asking model to identify the location of the image. Let me take you to that image and show you what exactly I am asking it to do. So this is the image. Now this is my hometown, Sydney, Australia. And this is the Sydney Opera House, one of the most beautiful architectural marvel of this century, I believe. And so let's see if model is able to identify this. Let's go to our VS Code and then let me run this. Let me clear it first. Let's see what happens. Let's wait for it to. Wow, beautiful. The image depicts the iconic Sydney Opera House, situated in the harbour of Sydney, Australia. A distinctive shell-shaped roof of the Opera House is clearly visible, surrounded by the modern skyline of Sydney's CBD. Spot on. So, guys, you can see that how much awesome this model is. It has passed almost all of the tests which I have given it. In the previous video, its text generation was second to none. Really hats off to Anthropic for creating this amazing model. As I said, I will drop this code in videos in my blog and put the link in videos description. Play around with it. Let me know how you go. Highly recommend it. And really good to see that there are more and more competitors of GPT-4 coming up. I hope you like the content. If you do, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.